What's up? This is the Violent Casket, home to the lamest tasty. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Violent Casket. Where you subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Sorry if there's noise from the air conditioner. I am sweating in here. I tried to make my last video and I was dying, so I need to have it on for a little bit. So just bear with me on this video on stream and YouTube. We're doing. I've had a wild last 2 weeks, so I've been really behind on videos, but I did pick up all of my comics from my comic shop, Fourth World Comics, that came out in July, and I have a stack of everything I've read in July from June. So we'll start off with the stack that I just picked up, and I've been reading, so I'm hoping to actually get this done closer to the end of the month than past. We're going to start off with the few Marvel and DC stuff. I did pick up issue 4 of Predator vs. Spider-Man. I believe this is going to be the last issue. I'm really enjoying this series, and I can't wait for the whole conglomeration of Predator versus the Marvel Universe, or kills the Marvel Universe. Issue 5 of Absolute Martian Manhunter, variant cover. Loving the series, loving all the Absolutes. So here's issue 5 of Flash with a variant cover. This is probably my favorite one. Then issue 2 of the New History of the DC Universe. I love this cover. I wanted the connecting covers. For some reason, I can't get them. For some reason, my shop's not giving them to me. And I love my shop, and I don't know. I haven't seen the owner in a couple of months. I do want the connecting covers, but I'll take what I can get because I am loving the story. Okay, moving on to Boom Studios. We have issue 43 of Something is Killing the Children by James Tynion IV. This is a Virgin holographic foil cover. I love this series to the core. It is one of my favorite. I can't believe we're 40 issues in, and we have an entire secondary series that was like 20 issues in length. We had 3 annuals, special editions. It's an incredible series. I suggest everybody read. Issues 8 and 9 of Power Rangers Prime. Really cool. Is this correct? This isn't the cover I wanted. Interesting. I'm gonna have to get the right cover for 8, because I've been getting the covers that correlate with the numbered season that it matches. So this is not gonna fit in my collection. I did not realize that until just now. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I do love the series. All right, moving on to an Archie / Secret Stash Press issue 1. I believe it's a one shot. This is Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. I already read this. Incredible. If you're a fan of either, you need to pick it up. Okay, getting into Dynamite, we have issue 5 of DuckTales. Awesome variant cover. These monochrome cover backgrounds are sick. Issues 9 of Terminator, issue 5 and 6. Oh, there we go. 5 and 6 of Silverhawks. Just like Terminator and Transformers. Terminator, Transformers, Thundercats. I believe this series is the perfect modern, mature, adult take on the fan-loved cartoons. Issue 4 of Thundercats Lost, issues 16 and 17 of Thundercats. Now we get into Image stack, not crazy. We have issue 1 of Unchosen. If you check out the Keem Show, right? It's the... Oh, I'm always gonna mess this up. My buddy on YouTube and Instagram. He streams every Thursday on YouTube. The Keeg Show. So if you check out the Keeg Show on Instagram as well as YouTube, he streams his comic talk show every Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 Eastern if you're like me. He has guests on every week, and they talk about their weekly pickups and what they've read up until that day. they talked about this in depth, and I loved what they were saying. I already had it in my pull list, and I have read it. It was one of my first things I read on the plane while I was traveling. Incredible. Highly suggest you guys pick it up. Unchosen, issue 1. I believe issue 2 is about to come out. Image Comics. You can't miss with Image. Issue 4, I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. Love these covers. Issue 3 of Exquisite Corpses. If this series is anything as determined from the first 2 issues, it is a must get. Also from James Tynion. Issue 12 of Witchblade. Issue 16 of Rat City. Issue 9 of G.I. Joe. Love this cover. Issue 22 of Transformers. I love this series. And then finally, no Rogue Sun this month, but I have issues 35 and 36 connecting covers for Radiant Black. So I believe it goes like this. Yeah, it goes like that. Eventually, when this connected cover is over, I will do a whole video showing you guys the connected cover. So that's everything I picked up that came out in July. So this is the stack of everything I read in July that came out in June, or like the first week of July. I'm not sure. I have been away, so I didn't know that I ran out of bags and boards. So please forgive me for not having everything properly bagged and boarded. I have them coming on Tuesday. I will fix that, and you hopefully won't be a problem again. I don't like not taking care of my books. I read them, I stack them, I bag and board them. I ran out. I have been away. I'm sorry. So we're going to start off with DC. We have Absolute Flash issue 4. I love this series. I love everything about this. I believe this is a variant cover. I'm not sure actually. Cover by, it doesn't say. But incredible book that I highly suggest everyone pick up. The Absolute universe so far has been incredible. With that being said, issues 3 and 4 of Absolute Martian Manhunter. The art inside is just as good as the covers. This is my favorite cover. I love this. I love this so much. I think this is the most interesting take on a mainline DC character that I've ever seen. It is different. It is unique. It is drawn magnificent. I can't even say it. It's drawn incredibly well. Okay, and then issue 1 of the new history of the DC universe. Again, not the cover I wanted, but I'll take it. It is incredible. So this is the point of view. I didn't talk about it when I talked about the next issue, but this is the point of view of Barry Allen, the who's no longer the main Flash. It's Wally, and through him traveling through the omniverse, the multiverse, time, doing all this, he is cataloging the current history that is set in stone. So everything that happened through all the different events, they are picking and piecing together what is now the canon universe, tying in all the different timelines and Elseworlds and this and that to tell you one solid story. So they're piecing together things that happened back in the 80s combined with the stuff that's not happening with Brave and the Bold and all the other stuff. World's Finest, and World's Finest corrects this that actually happened, and they're meshing everything together to tell a tale that's going to make sense for the things happening in the future, and also allowing you to now know about this character is now mentioned in Unlimited. You have no idea who this character is. They're going to mention it and explain how it fits, when they happen, who they're inspired by. It all makes sense in this. It is an incredible thing to own and read. All right, Marvel. We have issue, is this 4? Variant edition of Avengers vs. Aliens, Aliens vs. Avengers, whatever it is. This was the last issue. I did not know it was a 4-issue miniseries. I'm so upset. It was so good. I want more. Issues 2 and 3 of Predator vs. Spider-Man. I just love this. I think this was an incredible take. This is my favorite versus. I did not read Alien versus Black Panther, or Predator versus Black Panther. I need to do that. I have done the Wolverine, and that was incredible. And this is even better. Okay, now we get back into the indies, which is the main thing that I collect. And this is Boom Studios. This is issue 42 of Something's Killing the Children. I just love it. I really want them to get back on track with the story that they were telling. Right now, we've been doing flashbacks and retelling and piecing together like characters' histories and origins. I wanted to continue off of that big event that happened, and we haven't gotten any progress forward. We've gotten it in the annuals, we've gotten it in the spin-off House of Slaughter, but we have not gotten anything out of the main title. Okay, issue 1 of VR Troopers was incredible. I really like this point of view coming out of Power Rangers Prime. This is issue 7. Again, ties in kind of with what's going on there. This is an incredible series that is retelling a new Power Rangers team in a new universe. From Dynamite, we have issue 4 of Darkwing Duck. Really enjoyed this. I'm happy to finally have gotten it. Issue 3 of Thundercats Lost. I really liked how this kind of got the chemistry of the team back together. Issue 7 and 8 of The Terminator. What goes down in this issue, I think, is going to set what's going to happen in the future of the series. It was a really cool, both these issues were really cool, but this one was like, it was a different vibe. It was something that really set everything apart. Then going into images or image stack, we have issue, what is this? Issue what? Issue 3 of I Was a Fashion School Killer, Serial Killer. This is an incredible book. If you're into like that weird murder mystery psycho killer stuff, this is incredible. I highly suggest. It's drawn beautifully. Execute Corpses issue 2. This is incredible. Highly suggest you guys pick this up. James Tynion is killing it. Issue 14 and 15 of Rat City. I love the art. I love the futuristic Spawn. I think this is great. This issue kicked butt. This is just such a good series. Then you have issues 7 and 8 of G.I. Joe with a die cut here. This was an awesome issue. We really get to see some weird origin and a different take on this character that I'm really excited to see, and I'm really excited to see where everything goes. This sets up something that I don't know if we're going to get a spin-off or if it's just going to be like a Black Ops team inside this book. It was really good. Okay, Transformers issue 21, incredible. I can't wait for the new creative team to take over in a couple of months. It's going to be fantastic. And then finally, out of the Massiverse, we have issue 28 of Rogue Sun and the connected cover for issue 34 of Radiant Black. I love these books. I love this universe. I love the take on these characters. I love everything that's going on with this and the main character Dylan and his sister. I love everything that's happening with these characters, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Is it like this? This one's got to go like this, right? No, that doesn't go like that. Okay, so this one goes with this, like that, and then this is over here. That's cool. Is there a way for me to do this? You can kind of get a, so this is 3. I think there's like 2 more already that I already have. I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's all together. That is not what I wanted. I don't know why the back of this is yellow. That's weird. That's everything that I read in the month of July. I really had it was a hard month to get through. I had a lot going on. It was a big stack. It was a lot of fun. I will bag and board these and make sure that they are taken care of. And stay tuned for a TikTok eventually of this stuff, what I picked up, as well as reviews next month on this stack. With that being said, guys, get in the comments. Let's discuss. Remember, this is Devon Casca, home of the lamest tasty. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more. And do me a massive favor and stay lame.